Back in the 70s, my father had made a lot of contacts throughout the Middle East, and he noted that you would have Arab physicians from Jordan working in the operating room side by side with Israeli physicians. Their families would socialize, kids would go to school together, and he got the idea of international cooperation through medicine, and that was really the germination of the concept of Physicians for Peace.
Physicians for Peace is a non-governmental organization
going around the world with skilled people, taking them into communities that need certain levels of education to get those skills themselves.
We can empower so many individuals
so that they themselves can then carry on the need and actually provide service to their country.
As much as we might be helping to pull people out of the dredges, we're showing them how they can pull themselves out.
Just the travel over tells you you're going into another place.
The first trip was not only eye-opening, but it was really exciting.
It was a culture shock, just getting used to the noise, the bustle, everything going on around me. But people are very friendly.
Everywhere we went, you could just see the light bulbs clicking and clicking and clicking, and people who wanted to hear everything you had to say.
There's a lot that goes into it. Things don't get done by one person, they get done in teams.
I was literally handed a child that had been operated on, and I realized that there wasn't a recovery room. In other words, there was not a safe place for the patients to recover from significant surgery. With the help of the local nurses, us working together, we were able to create a safe place. And that's when I quickly learned that this organization and this approach was going to be very different. When you feed a culture, when you feed a practice, it will grow.
Working with Physicians for Peace, we hope that we can train one who trains many.
Just for example, the country that I work out of, the Philippines, they're estimated at over 1 million amputees in the country itself. When we arrived there, basically they were making the prosthetic devices out of PVC pipe. So the same thing you're running your water through is what they were trying to fabricate a prosthesis.
Sustainability and teaching is a real emphasis of Physicians for Peace, not just showing up, operating on as many people as you can, and taking your equipment and going home.
But we try to help them develop a curriculum that suits their needs, that we can make sure that it's sustainable over time, and that we can help them sustain it over time.
We're not just there to fix, we're there to educate and work together.
Once a project's up and running, then we step back and we are able to observe the success of the program.
And when you go back, you can actually see the differences that you make in just one person's life.
These mission trips allow you to open up your heart and provide lots of joy.
For me, one of the most poignant sights is to see a mother who has carried her child with some profound developmental delay through the streets of the city to bring the child to you and to see how much faith and trust that that mother has in the services that are being provided there, the hope in her eyes that there will be a difference in her child's ability. And then after the session, she carries them in her arms back out to wait for the bus. That was amazing.
With these children, they will travel for days and days just for the chance that maybe they'll be seen by a clinic to have some work done on them. Wonderful, grateful people that we're able to help. It sort of restores your faith in humanity.
This isn't just about our personal goals to travel abroad and come back and say, this is what I did. It's about, this is what I saw and this is what is there.
People can't get out of poverty if they're not healthy. They can't get out of poverty if they're not educated. And the aspect of teaching them to fish instead of just fishing for them has made such a big difference.
The chance to help others, I mean, that's what Physicians for Peace has allowed me to do.
I believe strongly about what we're doing, so I'm in there for the long haul.
These people are going to walk away with some impact that's long-lasting, long after I leave. Anyone who wants to help people, it doesn't matter whether you're a physician or not, it's something that you'll walk away thinking that you did something good.